Hey, you friends! Welcome to What the Duck Savings. My name is Dida, and we are here to do our Money Mondays, where we are going over how we did last week, what we're going to do going forward, and get caught up on some weekly things that I'd like to make sure and get done. For me, Money Monday is all about taking care of the most important things first. And for me, that is my weeklies. That is my Godzilla 1 month ahead, and that is my Norellis Budgets Dreams Do Come True Community Savings Challenge. So I like to get caught up on that too. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put these off to the side. We will get started with Nori. As you guys all know, Norellis Budgets put out this Dreams Do Come True Community Savings Challenge book. It's for free in her coffee. Go on over to her YouTube if for some crazy reason you're not already subscribed to her. Watch her videos. She just brings joy to all of us in the community each and every day. She does this 2 times a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. She rolls 5 die, and then we save $1 for every number that die lands on. Sometimes it's one of each number, sometimes it's doubles, sometimes it's triples. So let's just see how we did this week. This savings challenge comes with the dashboard, it comes with envelopes, and it comes with trackers. And then all you have to do is decide what categories you want to save for with her rules. So I am also using this dashboard made by Christine's Creations. She was nice enough to create this, and oh my gosh, it helps so much, let me tell you. So I have got the rolls from last week, which were the 13th and the 15th. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. All I did was 3-hole punch it and then give a little slice to each of these, and it makes it so that I can pop it in and out when I want to. I'm going to pull my money out from the back. So I have $10 here for both rolls for last week. So we're just going to go through and add the monies. So it looks like we have number 5 is getting 2 for last week. And then she rolled number 3, which is getting 1 for last week. Number 1 got 1, and then we're going to swing on over to number 4, and that got 1 as well. And then for Thursday, number 2, and then number 1, and then 2 more for 3, and then another one for number 1. So I like doing it this way. I can do it all at once and then just keep going forward and start watching her videos again. So for category number 1, that is my investing category. And by the end of the year, I'm just going to pull everything out and go invest in some of my favorite stocks. Again, this is not financial advice. I am a wee little budgeting fledgling, and this is just my journey and what I choose to do with this particular category. So we are adding $3 to this category. Let's see. So we've got 113. We added $1, which is going to make it. Why did I do that? So this will have 3 in it. So we're going to make that 4. And then on a 115, we're adding 2 more. And that's going to put us at $6. So I'm just going to put this right back in there and drop my money in there. Put that back. And then we can move on to the next category. So the next category is number 2, and it got $1. It's already at $2. So that was on 115. And that puts us up to $3. And this is my household category, and that's just for things that I want to buy around the house, either one of my residences. I have a communal house on the east side, and then my home on the west side. And sometimes I want to get a new air fryer, so that's what I'm going to save up for first. I'm going to just put the $1 in there. It's going to be slow going, but that's okay. There's no rush. So category number 3 is for hobbies, and oh my gosh, I have so many hobbies, it's ridiculous. So let's go ahead, and this is category number 3, and on 113 it got $1, and on 115 it got $2. So we are already up to $5 on this one. There's the $3, and then we can put that back. And I need to put the headers on these, and I'll do that before next week. So for some crazy reason, if I'm having a crazy budget party and these get separated, I'll know where it goes. So we are on to number 4. That is my birthday, which isn't until October, but this will allow me to go and just, treat myself nice, as we all should. So category number 4, that was on 113, and that got another $1. That puts us at $2. Put that right in there. And then we're on to category number 5, which got $2. And this is for my $100. So anything at the end of the year that I save up in this category, I'm just going to take the whole amount and I'm going to drop it in whatever envelope it goes to in my 100 envelope categories. So I'm kind of excited to see where that ends up. And that is $2. They were both on 113. And that brings us up to $3. And it's just a really wonderful way to just drop a few dollars in to my favorite categories every single week. I always like to say that of my Monday have-tos, this one is for my wants and my Godzilla is for my needs. So I really, really just am very enthusiastic about continuing this year, and I'm so grateful to Nori for continuing to do this again this year. So I didn't get anything for number 6, and that's okay. Not every category is going to be a winner, but I do like to see which one is the big winner thus far, and it looks like, no, we're going to move the duck. The duck is moving to category number 1, who's in the lead with $6. So that is very cool. So the category number 1, my investing category, and why is this so hard? Gets to wear the duck of championship for now. So that is my Dreams Do Come True Community Savings Challenge from Norella's Budgets. Please definitely go check this out. If you're going to do anything for yourself, do this savings challenge. Not only is it a great way to stay connected with the community, but like I said, you can save for those wants that you really just, they're all about you or others. Like I have a category in here that's for the community, so it's just a great way to save a little bit every single week. So that is done. Next, we are going to my Godzilla 1 month ahead notebook. And as I said, this is for my needs. So what I'm doing is using the rollover method to save for 1 month's worth of living expenses. And by rolling them over, I have $5 in my first category, $2 for every category thereafter. And once I fill up a category, the amount from that category swings on over to the next lowest category. And I just don't have a great way to to explain this, and I try and explain it a different way each and every time, and I'm pretty sure they're all wrong, but you guys get the idea. So what I have is my annual subscription fees. I have my gas expenses, which are actually travel expenses. I have my rent payment for the east side, which is my communal house near my work, and then my home sweet home is for my rent at my home on the west side, which I go every other week. And then this is for groceries because this particular set of challenges did not have a groceries category, so I went kind of lo-fi on that. And then I've already fully funded my cell phone, which is in the back and has my little Duckzilla fully funded note there. And last week I really thought I had bought this from a different Etsy shop. This is from Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy. She has a different channel name, and I will link it below. But I love these challenges. I'm going to use them for 2026. So if you're interested in these, go on over to Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy is where they're at. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my $5 for the first category, which has already been fully funded. So that will go to the next category plus its original 2. So this category is getting $7. And I will fill out the tracker on this one because it is a different amount than the others. And I am a digital saver, which means at the end of every week on payday, I go ahead and digitally transfer the money. And then I take the money out and put prop bills in. So that is what that's about. So this is for my annual subscription. That's going to be like my Canva, like my gaming subs, all that wonderful stuff. So we are at, hello, come on, Pen, 119, and we're going to add another 7, and that's going to put us at $87 for this category, which is amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and tuck the 7 in front so I remember that I still need to transfer that money. And I don't know if I can, see, if I can do any more of these. So each one of these is $3. Oh my gosh, this is going to be math. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times 6 is 24, plus 3 is 27. And we are at, what did I say we were at? That's not right. That cannot be right. 3 times, oh my gosh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 is 18. 18 times 4 is 72, plus 3 is 75. And I need to, looks like I need to fill in a couple more of these, don't I? 75 minus 87. 87 minus 75 is 12. So I need to fill in 3 more, I guess. That sounds right because I'm just about done with this category. 1, 2, and 3, which is really exciting because then that means that $7 is going to roll to the next one. So I'm going to double check my math on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. In any case, savings is savings, yeah? I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be building this little pocket of savings for living expenses. So all of the other categories are going to get their usual $2. So that's gas is going to get $2, and I will fill in the trackers for these off screen because that is kind of a lot. So $2 for gas. These last ones are going to take me quite a while because it's substantially more. But you know what? Every dollar counts. That's what Nori says. And I wholeheartedly believe it. Another $2 is going to my West Side home. And then the last $2 is going to groceries. And that will put us at $30 for each of these categories. So like I said, we're looking at $200 for that one, $200, $400, and $400. So it's going to be a while on those, but it is good to just keep chipping away at it. So that is my Godzilla binder, my 1 month ahead savings for all my living expenses. So yay! And then next we are going to go ahead and do my weekly binder. And this is where I keep all the things that I'm just kind of trying to stay on track of. I'm using this. This is from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. And originally we were going to use it to, anytime I completed a challenge, kind of just pay the dollar and start filling in bubbles. A couple of other people are using it as a long-term savings. I'm going to have to check my budget again. Like I'm taking the next 2 weeks to finish finalizing what I plan to do for savings going forward for the foreseeable future for the year. And I've seen a lot of other people do something a little different with this one. I'm going to see if there's room in my budget for that. If not, I will use it as a completion tracker. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So first up is my habit tracker, and this is from my friend Greta over at Agape Book Club and Paper. She has this tracker that she puts out every single month. She's already got her February one out. So if you're interested, go check out her channel. It's amazing. She's got a book club. She also has so many different savings challenges she does. She leans towards the spooky side. So if you are into that, you are going to love her channel that much more. But I love her anyway. So let's see how we did for this week. I actually did pretty good. I actually have 1, 2, 3 full days of perfect days. The others were not so great, but that's okay. It's progress, and we love that. So anything that I complete here, if I complete a full day, I'm giving myself $1 for the day. Otherwise, it's 25 cents per thing that I complete. So for this week, I'm able to pay myself 1, 2, 3, and then there's $4.75. And I'm just keeping track of this all. Let me write that down before I forget the number. $4.75. I'm keeping track of this all month long, and then at the end of the month, I'm going to go ahead and digitally transfer this to my self-care bucket. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we did 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We completed 20 items this week, which is exciting. And that was from the 12th through the 17th. I'm going to put it towards the 18th because it ends on Sunday. So now we are up to, nope, math. It's a Monday. There's no way I'm doing math right now. $4.75. And I'm up to $6.25 saved for the month. That will go into my self-care. Now, the other thing that I am doing with this is also my no spend calendar. So I am tracking that as well. And I got 3 more no spends on the 13th, the 15th. Oh, no, that's 2 because I had a no spend today, but that doesn't count for this week. So 2 more no spends. That is plus 2. Why do I have $11 on here? It was 2. That should be $2. Because what I'm doing for this is I am paying myself. Oh, that's why. Okay, I forgot what I was doing with this. So I am paying myself $1 every day if I have a spend day. But if I have a no spend day, that money gets to go to my gaming fund. So let's go ahead and figure this out. So if I had 2 no spend days, that's 2 and 4. So this is going to be for gaming. I'm still fine tuning, guys. You get to witness this. So I actually have 4 so far. So 1 through the 11th, I had 2, and that's $4. And then through the 18th, I had 2 more, and that puts me at $8. So all the other days, it's going to be $1. Yes, that's why I want to do it. I'm just not even going to worry about this. I will go ahead and pay the $11 that I promised I would for there. So in addition to that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 plus 5. And that is spend days. And that's through 18th. So that's going to put us at $16 going to no spend. So I'm refining this. I want to make sure and reward myself for the days that I no spend. I know technically that's spending, but for me, it's a luxury to be able to spend money, pay for pixels, as it were. That means I get to buy things in the games I play. For me, mostly it's Fallout, probably now Animal Crossing as well, but predominantly for Fallout, and I like to buy things to dress up my camp. So I'll be able to just keep track of this all month long and then see what we end up with at the end of the month. So I'm going to put these back, and I'm very excited to see what happens with the next week. It's exciting. It's kind of like me versus me. And last year when I tried to do this, I did horrible because I just didn't have a system going. But I kind of do now. So I'm pretty excited. So I'm just going to mark off the days so I can see how the month is progressing. We are getting there, guys. 2 more full weeks, and I can still make this more blue than brown. So we're just going to keep going with this. And again, this is a freebie on Agape Book Club and Papers coffee shop. So please go subscribe to her. She also has an amazing Etsy that I have gotten my cat challenges for my Catterday. So this one actually comes with an area for weight tracker, one for goals. There's also 2 more sheets, one for like a task list, and then one for a menu. So I'm using those 2 pages elsewhere, and I just love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. And I'm very excited to already see February's is out. Next is going to be my Save 2026 Save with Judy. This is you're saving $25 a month. Each icon is $5. At the end of the year, you will have $300. I used this one to fund the birthdays that I have the first few months of the year. So I'm excited to be starting with everybody else. And I'm going to go ahead and pay another $10 just to make sure I'm on track. So we've got this one and this one, which means I can fill in 2 more minutes. Okay, that one is done. I know a lot of people are putting this particular challenge in with their long-term savings, and I am going to start doing that one next too. So we'll see if this one will come out of this binder. I'm not sure. I don't want to overcomplicate things, and I want to make sure this one stays front and center. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Next is my Norellis Budget Save $100 challenge, and I have to make up some time with this one. I just need to pick another. You know what? Let's just go with. Where do I have? Let's. I wonder if this is the same color. It kind of is. I don't want to use that one. We're gonna use green. I know there's no green on here, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get caught up, which means we need to pay through the 19th, which is today, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, do I want to do the 5? Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the 5. 5, 6, 7, and 8 for that one. Which means I can color these in. I don't know if you can hear them in the background, but they are, my housemates are playing D&D, which is hilarious. They're out down there being loud, but it does give me a chance, because I'm upstairs or downstairs. It gives me a chance to get all my video done today. So that is everything for my 2026. And that is awesome, which means we are all caught up. The last thing I do want to do today is, do I have it here? Yes, I'm going to go ahead and roll some dice and just do a few bits since I have some dollars left over. I'm going to roll some dice and see if we can get some more done on this one. So I'm going to roll 1 dice to see how many spaces we're going to do, and I'm going to roll my pink. And then, so we're going to do 3 today. So I need to do, I'll take it, that's a 1. I'm shameless, I'm totally going to take that. So we'll do a 1. And this has got 3, so we need a 3-sided die. So we got 2 more rolls. That is the 3. And then 1 more. 1, 2, and 3. And that is a 2. Okay. So far we've added another 2. Let's see what we have in here so far. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12. Started on this one, and that is awesome. Okay. So we have saved a little for the year. We've saved for the week. We've saved for the things we need. And we've saved for the things we want. So that is everything for Money Mondays. Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with me today. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you guys are going to have an amazing week. I know you will. I will see you in the comments. This is for you, and I will see you soon. Bye.